It's bad enough that we have to deal with fluoride in our water, fluoride in our toothpaste, and the aerial spraying of aluminum oxides, barium and sulfur across America and other countries. It's bad enough that GMO foods are legal. It's bad enough that the bovine growth hormone is legal. It's amazing the overuse of antibiotics. And then we have to now deal with the ongoing, and this has been ongoing, this is nothing new. This is just a video about the awareness of what's really in your vaccines. This is just an amazing thing that when you put these all together, the onslaught, the fight, the battle against the human body. It seems like we're being attacked from every angle. You can thank government, big pharma, and all those people behind the scenes that will never probably know their real names. Whatever their agendas are, whatever their masochistic, genocidal plans for world depopulation or to change the human genome, they're working on it very hard to kill us, especially to give us cancer and lots of diseases. If you go on the cdc.gov/vaccines/vac-gen/additives.htm, you'll see a nice little list of common substances found in vaccines. They've kind of changed this over the years, up and down. I've been following this for over 10 years. Of course, you have aluminum gels or salts. Oh yeah, that's a real good thing to inject right into your blood. Right there, it bypasses the blood-borne barrier. All these things I'm going to list go right past the blood-borne barrier and go right to your brain. So if you want some aluminum gels and salts on the brain, hey, step right up and get your vaccines. And don't forget to get your antibiotics, because they put those also in your vaccines. Oh, don't forget your egg proteins. Yeah, I love that injected in my bloodstream. Oh yeah, what about the formaldehyde? Of course, they make a lot of arguments. Well, our body naturally makes formaldehyde, and it has no problems with it. Oh yeah, I like formaldehyde injected into my bloodstream. Of course, they don't really want to talk about the monosodium glutamate, the MSG. Of course, that's really good stuff. Yeah, it's a cytotoxin. Sometimes it can stimulate the cells so much it kills the cells. Of course, then you have mercury. Thimerosal, I believe is how you say it. Yeah, that's really excellent to inject, mercury. Of course, they call that a preservative, though. Yeah, it's a stabilizer, preservatives, all kind of fancy names for these. So this is just a public announcement that conspiracies against the American people are ongoing. They keep ramping up, what they can do to us. Of course, the American people are so stupid. And I don't mean that in a derogatory sense, it's just a fact. That you go out there and you eat the fast food and you get the vaccines. You put kids in public schools. You don't take any responsibility for your children. And you wonder why they grow up like a bunch of heathens. But then you wonder, why is everybody so sick? Wonder why everybody's getting cancer and why is the life expectancy dropping over time? It's probably because of the stupid shots we're putting in our arm and the poisons in our air and the poisons in our water, poisons in our toothpaste. I wonder what we're doing something about that. Very few people are, for people who don't really give a crap of what they eat. And this is a problem. It's all swept under the rug. It's all said, well, it's just normal to eat certain foods because it's just it's a comfort food. And if you want to eat the foods you want to eat, that's fine. You increase your chances for cancer. You would probably die earlier than other people. So you need to eat well and avoid these toxins. It's kind of hard to avoid, though, the air we breathe. That's why it pisses me off so much. Because they kind of triangulate the human population, if you will. And I say they as those people who have ill intentions against the population of the world expanding. And I guess they're very unhuman, if you will. And so this is just one of those sad videos that you have to make sometimes because you get so fed up with it. Sometimes I even forget that I have this YouTube. I'm on here so much you would think I would never forget, but I don't sometimes put things together like, oh, I have all these concerns. I can just voice them on here. Because believe it or not, I have a wide girth of things that I think about, not just preparation. And so I might be just kind of chiming in with some of that. I don't want to make the channel just like a free-for-all, though. I want to have some structure. So the reason I'm saying some of this here today about things to watch out for, especially the vaccines, is for preppers and for survivalists and bushcrafters. Those with a prepared mindset and that tend to have a higher level of awareness. Most likely, you probably already know a lot about this because you're awake. And so, with that, just to remind you guys not to slip into that coma of sleepiness, and to just accept the status quo. That, oh yeah, here's my arm, stick me with that needle, and you don't even know what you're getting. Just like when you go to the doctors, you don't even know how much it's going to be when you get out. There's no like a menu with the price on there. And so it's just another sham. You know, when's the last time you've actually read the insert on your last vaccine you had, or any of your medicine really? Probably never, if any. So you just have this blind faith, you know, in all this this system, this blind faith. Yeah, the blind faith. The number one cause of death right now. Guess what it is? Oh, it's death by malpractice by doctors and hospitals. Yeah, they call it accidents though, or whatever. But yeah, so basically it's just accidents and malpractice. So I guess we have all that blind faith in that. Of course, we have all this blind faith in pharmaceutical companies that lobby with the FDA. And of course, the people who run the FDA used to work for these pharmaceutical companies. So, oh yeah, there's nothing ill there, no ill will, and nothing suspicious there at all. No conspiracies. So I guess that's just how it is. And corruption's so bad everywhere we go. It's amazing this country even functions, but I guess it functions based on corruption. So I don't know how much more longer this society will actually stay intact. So I just say, hey, the best you can, prepare for long-term SHTFs type of stuff, because it may not be 10 years from now or more, but whenever this stuff hits, I think it's going to be a faster decline because the morale of the country is already gone. The intelligence of the country has already been whittled away, and people are just in their little doldrum sleeping, having their little dreams about living their life, and they don't know that they're being killed every moment with all this crap that we find ourselves around. So hope everyone's well and they're not taking vaccines and not eating poisonous food, and I'll catch you real soon.